Oh, there we go. That's the new intro, sort of. It's the old intro without any words.
That's
it's the intro song.
That's the discount version of the intro.
Yes.
That's the we can't keep anybody reliable to come to this podcast, so why put their fucking names in the music intro?
Well, that's beside the point. That just makes it easier.
I know.
That we have one host that moved to South Carolina or maybe somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not even definitive yet. And we have another one.
He must have an address down there because he just got his ID.
His father-in-law's address.
Okay.
Which that's where they were supposed to go at first, but they may not be staying there. So it's still a temporary thing.
Did he walk in there and start banging on about MAGA and the father-in-law doesn't like that? Something along them lines?
No, they all get along with that. It's just, okay. They would the setup they were supposed to have is going to be different, and he's looking for work elsewhere, and because they're moving him everywhere, it's just a big pain in the ass for him. So, c'est la vie.
That's one of those things that if they're throwing a ton of money at you, you just do it for a while until you get burned out. You know what I mean?
Right. And I'm not sure how.
Don't turn down the extra money until you just can't fucking do it anymore.
And I'm not sure how close or far he is on either end of that.
Yeah. No, I
don't. Because when I spoke to him like a little over a week ago, it was like, oh, we got this. It kind of sucks, but I'm making the good money, so it's all right. And the house isn't sold yet in Jersey, and he's like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm just done. I'm not, we'll do we'll default and short sale if we got it. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, good for you.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to do that, but
yeah, why not?
So you actually have some money at the end of it?
Yeah, you'll have money at the end of it. Short sale.
Not if the short sale's less than the fucking mortgage is owed.
Yeah, then you're fine.
Then they either fuck you for the balance, or if you're really lucky, they just walk away.
Right. I'm just saying it could go either way. You're not wrong.
Yeah, that happened with my brother-in-law. He on his third marriage, he bankrupted his wife and he bankrupted himself. And then they short sold the house, and he owed like 100. And they just wrote it. They just sent him a letter saying, "Well, you don't owe it anymore. Fuck it."
Nice.
He got super lucky on that because
Yeah, no, some people do.
Probably
you can also short sell it for what you exactly want. Because if you're doing that, you don't need to make sure you have all the other approvals done too.
Right. The short sale normally means you're selling it for less than what's owed. That's the whole point of the word short.
Or less than market value too. You could do it.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you're doing it less than market value, whatever's in between, because I know he was saying he had some repairs that need to get done. He's like, "Fuck that, I'm not doing it. I'm not."
Yeah, just sell it as is. If you're going to sell it for less, fuck it.
Yeah. So he's like, "Fuck it, sell it for less. Just bail the fuck out." And boom, I'm out of New Jersey, and good for him.
Yeah, because he's probably paying a mortgage check right now every fucking month for that, and wherever he is as well.
Right, because and he has to wait to get reimbursed. It's just a pain in the ass. The wife and the kid are already in South Carolina. The other daughter's still going to Rutgers. It's fucking chaos.
Yeah, I was going to say. I don't know. I don't understand how you can't sell a house when every other house is selling.
Because repairs have to be done. Because that has to be done first. Nobody wants to do it beforehand. So in order to get around that, you would have to short sale it.
You have to force the banks to short sell it instead of fucking... Yeah.
Right. So that way you're not as worried about, oh, fuck it, let's just do this.
Yeah, I don't understand why he doesn't just say, hey, I want $300 for the house. And then when they walk in, they say, hey, this needs 20 grand's worth of fucking work. And I go, okay, $275, sign the paper.
Yeah. Theoretically, shit has happened with, like, I think it was either the last 3 or 4 people that have committed and then backed out at the end.
Maybe the inspection finds something worse than what they think.
Possible. Don't know. I'm not there. Not my thing. I get it, though. I'm like, whatever. I want to be the fuck out. If that was my situation, I'm like, all right, boom, done.
I mean, it would suck. I mean, he's had his house a while, right? So
he's been there, long enough.
I'm just saying, you end up walking away with like a couple of grand in your pocket for that many years of mortgage payments. I'd be fucking pissed.
If you could break even and then start anew.
Yeah, but at our age, why would you want to start and a fucking 6% interest? Jesus.
Well, listen, you're trying to be rational. I don't know. I am not.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Like, that's, not my thing, and I get it. Hold on a second.
All I know is that in our 50s, there's no way I'm taking on a brand new 30-year mortgage from zero. It's not going to fucking happen.
Right. That's the downside.
Yeah. Especially when you got, barely anything to put down to start. Even though the houses are cheaper, so you should be able to pay it off quicker where he is.
Right. Well, no, they're actually not.
No?
No, they're more expensive. But so what's happening is because they're going to be down there, he's going to be able to basically live for free there.
Oh, at the parents' house. Yeah.
Well, the father-in-law, the mother-in-law is no longer there.
Back to high school days where you didn't have to pay your parents rent and you still didn't have a saving account for no reason.
Right. Whatever. I'm in.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. Kids today. Do you remember when we were younger and old people would say, kids today? Now we're saying kids today don't know what a saving account is.
I know. I just want to know why Blair's even more bald than he used to be.
Cancer.
I don't have a savings account for my hair.
So, Blair, the reason I sent you the link was I got a memory from the Comedy Code come up on my links, and it had our British friend tagged.
Oh.
And I clicked on it, and she blocked me.
Really?
And I don't know. I've literally the only reason it could have been is
Blair.
when you had that fucking seizure at Comedy Cove, and I couldn't find any contact info for your family for a bit. She was one of the people I messaged.
And so she blocked you instead.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you? I would block him for that shit.
And the reason I know I'm blocked is because I went on one of my other fucking 45 Facebook accounts and I can see her profile, no problem. So I know.
Wow.
Because I thought Bridgestone blocked me, but apparently he's still off of Facebook and Instagram because it's probably the same thing as John Hollywood. When John Hollywood got kicked off, they said, hey, you can have your account back if you show us your driving license that says John Hollywood. And of course, it doesn't say John Hollywood. Just like Bridgestone doesn't say Bridgestone. So I guarantee that's probably what it is. He probably got reported for a fake name and then can't get back on.
That's possible.
Yeah, they've been doing that a lot. That's why you always put your real name and the fucking stupid name,
What do you mean?
You put your real name on the account so that when it gets booted, you can get back into it.
Yeah, well, I guess
Hodge is my government name.
Yeah, but what are they doing to get blocked, though? So, I mean, that's the other question as well. So, what are they doing to put themselves in that position to get blocked? I mean, I've seen Johnny Hollywood's posts, so I mean, that's pretty much self-explanatory. But
yeah, exactly.
just like other people.
Well, Bridgestone, he's not on the perfect level with every comic in Atlantic City. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
But I don't know the full story, but he's gone from Instagram as well.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I don't know.
the only reason that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, is it like if you're being an asshole, does that like?
Well, no. All you have to do is upset one person and go, that's not their real name, and they report you to Facebook. It doesn't even have to be like you did something stupid. It's like you might have just pissed somebody off. You didn't book somebody for a show, and then the next thing you know, Paul's upset that he didn't get booked, so he reported his name.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Be one possible scenario.
That's a possible scenario that Paul reported him. Just throwing it out there.
I mean,
if I did that, I wouldn't have fucking messaged PJ 10 minutes later saying, "Hey, what happened to Bridgestone's account?" Well, actually,
no, I know.
I take that back.
Yeah. I take that. You definitely would have because you're a cunt.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. Try to reach out to him. Yeah, I mean that's a shame. But like if you put what you're saying is you put your name as like the real name and then like AKA your stage name.
Yeah.
I haven't signed up for too many fake accounts lately, so I don't remember. But you may be able to put your real name on your account without it displaying on your account.
Yeah, I think we would have to do that. I mean, just any actor or someone who is relevant.
Right. So you should be able to put John Oro, and then put John Hollywood as your name. You know,
Right.
So,
Or if you're famous enough, you just go in with your legal account and say, yeah, by the way, this is my stage name and this is what I go by. Therefore, these are my documents showing that this is who I am doing this.
right. Well, if you've got all of that,
So that's
then
why
you're good.
Hollywood can't do it.
But John Hollywood,
Yeah.
you know, the office for the doing business as closes at 4 p.m. every day in his county. So he's never going to get the paperwork ever. So,
No, he just got a gig at Broadway Comedy Club. So I mean, he's moved up.
Yeah, thanks to Marty.
Yeah, exactly. Just because one of his friends is running the fucking place.
I just saw it popped up. I didn't know if that was a bringer show or not. So
No,
I didn't know
nobody would. He couldn't bring people there.
well, I mean, I'm just surprised he got booked there. I mean, I didn't know anyone getting booked at Broadway. So
Yeah, he had a spot at that new place. What's it called?
No, did he actually get the spot, or
No.
because I was with you, he didn't get that spot
No.
when
But
we were there.
He may or may not, have been getting a hand job from the ugliest chick that went to the comedy show before that we were at, and that's why he was late. But
Right. Yeah, he still wasn't getting a spot though.
yeah, he still wasn't getting a spot. The guy that we were meeting, we met the guy 25, 30 minutes before Hollywood got there, so we were ahead of him. That guy didn't even think he was getting a spot. We were up the street in the bar, and then fucking the guy gets a text, "Hey, you're on next." I'm like, "Oh."
I didn't have to get my hand job.
And that guy didn't give him a hand job either. That was the best part.
Yeah, but I guess my question though is like, does it really matter if he's getting a hand job? Does it really matter? It's the ugliest girl in the world.
Well, you have to look the other way at least.
I mean, I'm sure everyone's looking the other way. I'm sure even Hollywood's looking away from himself. I mean, I don't know if
No, he's not. He's into it.
Yeah, he likes that wig.
Exactly.
I was thinking like that's like the lowest form. Like that's like high school. Like it's like paying for a hand job. I just don't understand paying for a hand job. So
Why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't I? I just say it's something I can do myself. I just don't see the reason to pay for someone else to do it.
Exactly. I agree with.
The one in the black.
Yeah.
Why does Hollywood's hair look like he's fucking Sid Vicious in 1982?
Well, that's only because of the thing in the background makes it.
I know
look
it just lines up perfectly. It makes him look like he thinks he's fucking in Sex Pistols.
was that after Nancy? I guess got him. So.
So
wait, was it
you have a sister in Alabama, Blair?
I do. No, I don't. I love going to Alabama.
We just assumed that's what you were fucking when you went there. So.
No. I'm touring the Southeast. I was supposed to go to a concert with someone, and
you going to Bonnaroo?
No, it was actually supposed to be in Atlanta, but like we got like misdirected. So we were supposed to be in Atlanta.
Misdirected?
Yeah, I started out in Atlanta.
Wait, didn't your ex get misdirected too?
Yeah.
That was right there.
I know. Yeah, it was. He didn't get blocked. I got misdirected, so I ended up in Alabama for a night. So it was a lot of fun.
Did they pay for that?
No. The girl. Yeah, the girl paid for it. She's my my escort. So, or I'm her escort. I don't know how that counts. My chauffeur driver / paying for the hotel room / feeding me.
Did you have to go stand outside the room for 5 minutes where she went around the room with her FaceTime showing her husband that nobody was with her?
No, he held the camera for her. He held the camera for her. So she could walk around the room.
Can you imagine a guy is that dumb that she's walking around saying, "I got nobody with me," but the camera's following her around the room?
I could see that happening.
I guarantee it's happened.
Wait, Paul, I don't think I told you that story. So that actually happened.
Told you.
Like I didn't have the camera. She actually had to go back to her house to show, like, on camera that she was at the house and that she wasn't away fucking some guy. So I'm sitting in the car in the driveway and this is like her, soon to be ex-husband. Like she felt like she had to validate that she wasn't fucking. Yeah. I was saying, like, really, like, you popped in and for like 5 minutes said, okay, I'm here. Look at here's the house. And then like logged off and everything was fine. Like, I didn't understand that validation, how that worked. But,
Right.
so yeah,
She should have just left the camera on in the hotel room with you. Would have been
that's
easier.
what I said. I could have validated it. But,
Listen, she's home alone. Okay, look, I'm right here with her.
Well, she's obviously not that. You know, she's a bit of a. I mean, she's a nice lady. I met her, but she really is a fucking dummy. If she's leaving a fucking husband for some dude on disability.
Listen,
She didn't say she was leaving him. In her defense,
No, well, Blair says that she is, but we don't.
Oh, no,
we don't believe
she
that
is. Oh no, they already started the discussion of the assets. So splitting up the assets.
I know every high school girl says it. No, I was talking to him about breaking up with him.
Yeah, exactly.
I said I need to see proof. I said before I'm flying anywhere else, I need to see proof. But yeah, actually that would be any woman I dated, even the Brit that blocked you, is like to kind of get them online and say, okay, what were you thinking? You chose this as your option one, or as an option. How pathetic are they? So I think that begs the question to ask them. What's wrong with them?
Exactly.
You should find like 5 or 6 people that have like cerebral palsy, and they're all in wheelchairs. And the day she gets divorced, they all show up to pick her up, while her and the ex-husband are walking out of the courtroom. So he sees that you've moved on to a bunch of fucking dudes in wheelchairs.
It's something better. It's a disability real party, like, yeah, you won. No, but she's very proud of it. She's very proud of my disability.
That's funny because when my wife got divorced from her first husband, the fucking guy went like this and said, "Guess what? You lost."
Yeah, but she didn't go. You both went back to the house that the three of you were living in to say it.
Yes, that is definitely true.
That's definitely a thing that happened.
No, this is how dumb. Every day he went to work, banging the whole day. And when he, calls his own way back to me being on the computer, just dicking around, whatever. He only got mad one time because she was actually giving me a haircut and her cans were in my face. And he walked in right then. And he's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you got your tits in your face." I'm just sitting there going, "Guess what? Her asshole was on, my tongue was in her asshole fucking 20 minutes ago. So fuck you."
No, I mean, duh.
Yeah, I think it's something
you have
that's gonna-
Gmail open on your computer.
Cool.
That's that noise. That's new email. That's how much of a nerd you are when you know what sound is what app on your fucking computer.
Yeah, no, I think so. Wait, when your current wife got divorced, you were living with her and her estranged husband, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
and he wouldn't file. So then I got her pregnant, and then it shit stepped up.
Oh,
The pace went up at that point because he didn't want to get stuck with that,
yeah, that was actually the other plan. I mean, not to get her pregnant, but ways to get the guy to file. And that's where I said, like, bringing videos, like, just show me fucking her at, like, some, like, disgusting swingers club, with some, like, big fat black guys, which, I've known to done in the past, so.
And in the present and in the future.
Listen, yeah, it was pretty funny. Actually, like, thinking back, the only people that's ever come to see me perform comedy have been people that have been part of the gangbang.
That's funny.
That's the greatest way to get bringers.
It is. No fucking my show at the dojo. Those were my bringers, 5 of them.
I thought Jonesy had the best system. He would go on Tinder and invite everybody to a comedy show, and
Yeah, but that got played out like 10 years ago.
I know he did bring us off.
It was him and Chris Sicoli that were doing that all the time.
Yeah. See, I went a different route. I just went like, "Hey, you could bang my girl, and just come and see my show afterwards."
I just had the best idea for your comedy. You should call it the Seizure Tour, and then you have to have a seizure in every state of America.
I could do that.
If you show up to the show where you have the seizure, you get free tickets to the next show, but you just don't tell them what state the next show's in, and then it just beat.
Yeah. And the guy that buys the ticket on the first show, every time Blair has a seizure and doesn't finish the show, he gets another ticket. So by the time he gets to his 45th fucking show and he still hasn't seen the end of it.
He saw enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Is he
show's
really wanting more? Yeah, my seizures are more exciting than my comedy, so
Oh, that's just fair.
yeah. I can always do about because I saw 20 minutes of seizing, so
Wait, so
Blair, you should-
quick question,
Blair, you should-
Paul, on Instagram, have you seen the thing where it's the lady's husband walks in on her, and all of a sudden, like the guy leaving is in a wheelchair? That's
No, I
fucking
haven't seen
Blair's
that.
love life.
Yeah. No, Blair, I don't know if we did it before, but Blair should read the text he gets in reply to I'm doing a comedy show from girls he's dumped. They're very, very positive about how Blair should continue his comedy career.
dude, she texted me 2 weeks ago. Like she texted and like called me like through Instagram and like spam me wanting closure. And she's in a relationship with another guy. It's just like fucking scary because like now I have to be on the lookout every time I'm in town. You know, God forbid I have a seizure. The fucking EMTs gets called.
There's a pattern here, and that pattern is they don't think you're very reliable, so they stay with a dude that pays the bills, and then you just get to bang around the fucking Motel 6.
Pretty much. I mean, my current
Listen,
girl, her.
first you need a girl that's willing to go to Motel 6.
That's all of them.
No,
Or
actually,
La Quinta.
I got Studio 6 was the one I wanted to go to this past weekend, and I vetoed on that one. So some women like have higher taste. I don't know.
Some of them want to get fancy, go to the Loop for a couple hours,
Yeah, I like the Studio 6. It's nice, you know.
or
No one really bothers-
Galleria.
This is how Blair shows a girl that she's special. He pays the whole day rate on the hotel room he's going to be in for an hour and 15 minutes. But he makes
Yeah,
it looks like he's staying for the night and he's going to buy dinner and tuck her into bed and shit.
But that's how he gets them because the overnight rate is cheaper than the hourly.
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
Once you hit 3 hours, you might as well get the fucking overnight.
It just got and dinner. Are we counting like Wawa? Having to walk to Wawa from the Studio 6?
Quick check.
No, I, mean, I do Wawa.
I like both. Yeah. But
Actually, yeah, I got shit for that too, for making her walk to Wawa for dinner. Which, I mean, she paid, but I mean, I thought it was, you know, a nice gesture. It was nice outside. You know, nice.
Look,
About 2 miles from the hotel.
the fucking Uber costs more than the hour.
Because I thought I was gonna have to pay, so I'm like, all right, why don't we just walk then?
Can you imagine you bang, you tell her she's getting food after you bang her, and you bang her, and she's like, you're like, we're gonna go get food now, and you walk out of the room, and you're like, no, put all your stuff in your suitcase. We're bringing it with us.
Yeah, this isn't a safe neighborhood.
Yeah, we won't be coming back. The hour's up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, it's like we're checking in with much luggage in those places. You know, usually a couple dildos. That's about it.
You know, you're
Yeah,
better
no-
off just stopping at the gas station. You know, you wouldn't need the dildo if you just had the pill.
Well, the dildos when I get like tired because you know old age and you know I just kind of want to you know act like I'm still
her
into it,
peg
but
And let her peg you instead.
yes, yeah.
You know.
More
that's-
importantly, priorities.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah,
think
that
the
is
chick
a-
figures out when you start using a dildo? She's like, oh my God, it doesn't feel like 3 inches anymore.
Oh, see,
What happened? Oh my God.
Oh
it's
wait,
actually,
you're in now. You're in
Actually,
now. All right.
it's actually hard now.
my gosh, it feels great now. No,
And I
Okay.
thought you had too much to drink.
She looks up and Blair's across the room looking for the TV remote.
you keep having the dildo just suction to the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah, I like
Uh,
at night.
Not today.
I'll be watching really horrible car accidents on Reddit because that's what I love to do when I can't sleep. And then she'll
Before you
get-
jerk off.
Yeah, well, no, I'm saying, you know, the once a month that she's horny. She's like, yeah, what's got about doing that? And I'll put it down, we'll do it. And then as soon as I'm done, I pick it back up, right back where I'll continue. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I was only on page 6. There's 12 new pages of shit. I'm
Yeah.
watching.
Now I got work to do catching up.
Yeah, exactly, you fucking bitch. There's 3 more videos I got to suffer that are 8 seconds long.
It's very inconsiderate of her.
Mm.
Yeah, but if she were to have like sexual desires like on a regular basis, like say like daily, would you even be able to do half the shit you're doing now?
Yeah, because
Like,
it's always fuck. You know what? She's got that fucking whole. It's in the bed. Get her to do shit outside the bed is fucking a challenge. It never used to be, but now it is. So it's like I know what time of the day is. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. It's not going to happen at 2 p.m. like it should.
All right, well, then you get it at bed at night when she's fucking ready and tired.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So I can.
And you can climb on top and get up in the next minute.
Yeah, like I'll be on the way back from a comedy show, and I'll be like 15 minutes from the house, and I'll call up, and I'll be like, "Yeah, I need a steak, fries, drink, some veg, some salad, fucking some dessert," and she'll be like, "I'm fucking sleeping." I'm like, "No, get the fuck up and make my shit." Because you know what? When I get home, I'm going to give you half of this $25 I made at the Stone Jojo tonight.
And then she can go thrift shopping.
Yeah, and half a blunt that they give you as a courtesy gift.
Oh, I think I pissed Nick Cara off at the Stone Dojo on Saturday.
Why? What happened?
So he's headlining. He got the headline spot, and I wasn't supposed to be on the show, but when people duck out, they always call me because I just rip in. They like me ripping into everyone. So
they called me like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the reason Nick Cara got annoyed, and not at me, I guess. I'm telling him, I'm like, yeah. They called me to do next week, but I have a birthday party that I'm getting some good money for, and he went up to like $200 for the headline spot, and it still wasn't beating what I was getting. And then Nick's like, "Oh, he told me he was paying me extra, and I'm getting $50." I'm like, "Oh shit." I guess but it was a private party where they were paying, the private party. So yeah, I know.
That happens. Yeah, they were advertising for comics for the Stone Dojo, looking for comics.
Most of the regular comics that I don't pay don't want to drive down to Tom's River for the 18th time.
Right.
There was one guy, it was Nick Cara and one other dude were the only people I knew that were on this one show. I don't know, Saturday. And he called me.
I was about to say who was on that one.
Can you be here at 7 o'clock? And it's fucking 6:45, which works because I'm that close. But yeah.
So you didn't know? I was about to ask. You don't know anybody else that was on?
Mr. Direct hosted.
So you don't know any comics that were on?
So we went up there and alluded to the fact that somebody deserved to be murdered, and then I went up there and told him in front of everyone that he's a piece of shit and he's a comic, and if you don't support freedom of speech, you should probably quit this fucking thing you're doing.
Exactly.
He makes a living now doing comedy for apartment blocks and old people centers. That's what he's making a living doing, and he's doing pretty well. Well, I don't mean on stage. I mean he's doing pretty well. But
well, he's producing them. I don't think he's performing on most of them.
He's producing.
One of the girls that was at the Stone Dojo, she actually hired him at some old people's home in Lakewood, I guess it was.
Okay.
And then she came out.
I would hire like that. For me, like I always saw it, and I didn't take it as a knock to him. I always told him it wasn't intended to be a knock. I thought he was a good host, like one of those good like MCs.
Well, he can be.
Well, let me tell you what he did wrong. Let me tell you what he did wrong on Saturday. He pulled a John Hollywood and did 10, 15 minutes between every comic.
No.
Yeah, but was he funny? Or did he pull a John Hollywood? Or did he pull a John Hollywood?
Yeah. Yeah, he walked up into a weed. He walked out into a weed show and did comedy about how weed should be illegal.
He did?
No, I'm just saying that.
Oh.
Can you imagine if that was true?
Yeah.
I thank God. I love hearing the comics talk like politics. It makes me feel so much better about the world. Especially hearing comics argue Paul, like as you alluded to, the freedom of speech and stuff like that. And then having to hear the contradictions that go back and forth with their statements from previous statements.
Oh yeah,
in the same conversation.
Perfect example. Yeah. Someone we were just talking about. Oh, I don't do racial stuff. I don't do hate whitey stuff. 1 minute into his set, this fucking white motherfucker.
Yeah, it shows you the difference of they always said when you're younger, there's that sage advice, comes with time and with age. And one of the things I learned time and age is sometimes you have to learn to shut the fuck up and
Yeah.
not say anything.
Yes.
And like I saw it like the past couple of weeks, multiple times people should have just shut the fuck up. Like, I don't know what you were trying to go for with this, but you didn't get anything accomplished other than just being an asshole.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, someone called Liam fucking Burdett's fucking job and tried to get him fired. That was not me, but
Yeah,
if
I mean,
someone-
I don't know. I'm gonna check his girlfriend's Facebook and see if she blocked you.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you have to have some common sense in this world, and you have to realize like where's the right platform. Like if you're going to be a comedian, like don't try to be a political activist at the same time.
Well, you could if you're funny.
Well, if that's your whole shtick was political humor, but they're not doing political satire. They're ranting about shit one way or the other. I don't know, but they're ranting about shit, and half misinformed and the other half contradictory to what the practice and what they say. And it's just like, oh my god,
Right.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Well, Victor Ponti posted something. He's like, I blocked that Markin guy for all the stupid shit he was saying about the guy getting shot. Didn't even spell it wrong. Talking to Mr. Direct, I'm sorry, Victor Ponti. Did everybody see his arrest photo?
By the way, Paul, did you look at the show Instagram? I made a reel of it.
Of that picture?
Oh no, of all of those pictures.
Oh,
You got to pull it up right now. I sent you a link to the page. I sent you one with just your picture on it, though.
okay.
With our favorite "Lilac is the New Black."
You sent it to Messenger on Instagram?
I DM'd you on Instagram, yeah,
Okay, hold on.
because I'm not that bright on how to figure that out to get to the email. Probably just copy a link and put it in an email, but I'm not that bright.
Yeah, so that's let me see if I can do that. Hold on.
But I was
Yeah,
like, all right,
I
let's just try that.
I just didn't realize the stupidity of like just reading stuff, and then just like, and then I'm thinking like as a father, like I would tell my kid, I'm like this, and actually I think I showed my daughter one time. I'm like, this is why you shut up. You don't speak. You shut the fuck up sometimes. Like this is why you don't say anything.
Well, she's a woman now, so that part of when they train people how to become women, first thing they fucking tell them is, don't shut the fuck up anymore.
With little common sense. That's the estrogen, which lost her common sense. But yeah, it's a shame. I couldn't believe the shit show I was watching. Like some of the things.
Yeah, people are dumb.
Yeah,
I saw one. They were going to block people because they were using the N-word too much.
Dave, you only sent me the Instagram. Oh wait, I'm just gotta. Yeah, just me. You sent me a picture of me.
I said I sent you a picture from that account because I added a bunch of pictures yesterday. But I also just sent you. If you check again, I sent you the other one, the reel itself.
Is it on that account?
Yeah, on the No Filter account. Yeah. Or if you just go to that account, you just see it on there as the reel. It's the only reel that's on that account.
Yeah, I don't know if fucking without logging.
Wait, no. The one group chat that me and Paul are in, that one girl, wacky bitch, was saying shit like that yesterday, day before, or whatever.
Yeah, it wants me to log into Instagram before I can play this fucking shit.
Oh, was that is that why that one the Russian chick? I think she's Russian.
Yeah, that bitch.
Yeah, I got the tail end of it where she was like apologizing, like back apologizing kind of thing, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm in a weird place, dude. Just own it. Just say you said it, something you fucked up. All right, didn't work. Whatever.
Yeah,
Move
it
on.
was like a back like, and I was surprised just based. I don't know her at all, but just based on her, like her, her texts, her DMs, it just seemed like she was like backpedaling, and it was out of characteristic for her. Like she was just uncomfortable, and it was awkward.
Which that's the only thing I liked about it.
Yeah. But no, Dave, you're absolutely right. I mean, she would have just said, "Hey, listen, I fucked up." Like,
Listen, I was just say, I'm fucking around. Relax.
that would have like diffused the whole thing, and you could have moved on.
Instead of doubling and tripling down and go, all right, oops, what do I do now?
Yeah, you can't justify it. Like once you get to that spot, like don't try to justify shit. Just say, "Listen, this is what I said." If you didn't mean to say it or didn't wish you didn't say that, but otherwise just move on.
People are stupid.
I know.
Yeah. Very, very stupid. But I think that goes back to the age and maturity. And sometimes I forget that some of these kids are younger. And that's where sometimes the age and life experiences come in.
Well, you know what it is kids. We grew up, right? There was a stepping of age, right? We grew up year by year by year. Wherein now kids go when they hit 12, they're getting phones, they're seeing porn on the computer, they're doing.
Who isn't?
But I'm saying is,
No, I know.
You know, back then it wasn't like.
No, but we also had parents that would fucking kick our ass if we weren't saying the right thing or doing the right thing.
That's only logical.
Right. That listen, I still found my way to find porn and all that other shit and get in all kinds of trouble. But that didn't stop me from not wanting to get caught and get my ass kicked by my fucking parents.
Yeah, you didn't have to worry about facial recognition when you shoplift porn.
You want to bet? Those dudes knew exactly who the fuck I was. And when my grandmother walked in, they'd grab her and say, yeah, this little bastard right here, he came in here and took something. And she'd beat me unmercifully. And that was the one that loved me. So, because don't do that. You're stupid. You know, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, so
now kids don't get their ass kicked, so they don't learn any lessons.
No.
So are you saying that your parents would have dogged you in like the shooter? His parents fucking
no, my parents no, we don't snitch.
You don't want to embarrass the family name. Like that's ultimately what it comes down to. You don't want to embarrass the family name.
Hold on a second.
When they come for you, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Wow, that is awesome.
Tell me that's not the best reel that we have.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but you missed his arrest photo off of it.
Yeah, well, you didn't send it to me.
Yeah, I did. It's in group chat, like on fucking Thursday.
I don't remember.
Who cares? I might have seen that last picture somewhere before, though. I think I made that while we were on the air.
Yeah.
Wow, that's gonna be the worst. It's still jokes from New Jersey comics.
That depends on who it is. It could definitely always be worse.
I don't know. It's pretty bad. I've been to an open mic in a little bit in Jersey, so
You're better off.
I think the last one I went to was at an Indian place that no longer exists in comedy world.
Which one?
Hold on.
I can think of a couple.
The Thursday night special.
Ah, okay.
Poor Jonathan Justin's go. We went to the one Indian place one time, Paul and I. And that was the last time. And after that one, I was just like, oh, this is shit. I mean, the food was good, but
Yeah, but, I mean, you can only have so much of the Vindaloo, and then you got to skip to Maloo.
The food was good there. Dave, I just shared a screen.
Oh, you know something? You did show me that, but that was I didn't have that saved.
This is a new link. This is not the same link. So I guess
No, I know.
he's working his way around the internet.
oh, nice.
No, I
Yeah,
remember
no.
you showed it to me, but I don't, have where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, domestic violence is one of those.
Yeah.
That's one of the
By
fun
the
ones.
way, this is what I put up is much funnier than adding this to it.
I know.
Stealing jokes much funnier than domestic violence. Just
Yeah,
saying.
this is like he's a scumbag. Like the other one, he's a scumbag, but it's like a scumbag of poor taste.
Right. He's just an asshole. That's a lot of us here.
Yeah.
He's like every other guinea in Jersey. He's an asshole.
Actually, I'm curious. I'm curious to see the police blotter for most of the comics. I think some of the younger ones just got. Paul, I'm surprised you haven't set up a Facebook site for that. The police blotter of the comics.
That is pretty funny. I do know at least one more arrest photo of someone.
Not mine. Don't put that shit up.
I
I'll make one for you.
Well, you found a couple of the articles for me.
Yeah. It was so
There's
old.
al- There's always going to be a handful of comics that are circulating that have some kind of,
There's
you know.
definitely, I know one. Let me see if I can.
Well, there's one that you should look for and find, and I'm surprised you haven't yet.
It might be
Sick
the same
Vic.
one we're talking about.
Sick Vic.
No, I did not. No, this one, the one I'm talking about, is a girl.
Is she one of the people I posted a picture of on the Instagram?
No,
Ming Orange Chicken?
no. No. Let me see if I.
Did you see those pictures though that I put on there?
I didn't see that one.
Oh, she's definitely in the list of all the pictures there.
I think, like, now I'm trying to figure out, like, the names and try to think of, like, who probably has something.
What do you
That
mean?
would be a good, like the comics that like have been circulating. Like, what comics have had, you know, some type of police record?
We had one on last week. Paul,
Wait,
Yeah, I know.
we had one on last
I'm
week.
looking up. I'm looking
The
up.
gun charges are dropped though, so it's okay.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The only one,
Yeah, I mean,
the only one I know. Did Sigvig have one that I should find?
Let me put it this way: he definitely has some type of institutional relationship. Whether it's just legal or psychological is another story. But I know he definitely has that background.
This is the one that I have.
Oh, I remember her.
That's the one I have.
Yeah, no, I get that. I thought
Yeah,
that was
that-
fucking.
It's just even the number of restraining orders. There's got to be a decent amount of restraining orders.
Yeah, well, those if you give me
Yeah,
names,
but that's
I'll-
all Hollywood. Most of them are against him.
right.
Yeah,
When they're
I
not
mean,
throwing food at him, they're getting a restraining order against them.
yeah, I have to think there's like a restraining order at least at a minimum. There, at least 15 to like 20% of the comics. Just by
Well,
looking
think
at
about
them,
it.
you can tell.
But Blair, think about this: how many comics do you know that are divorced? There's definitely some funky shit going on in
Yeah.
those backgrounds. Whether they want to admit it or not, it's definitely something.
I'm just trying to think. Well, I'm even thinking the ones that are not even married yet.
Oh yeah.
There has to be like some stalking cases.
Well, some of them probably would have to get laid first. So
They can still stalk the person. Like, comedy is the one place where, like, a female, like, it's sexist, but I would be fearful for a female comic. Like, if I was a female comic, I would be fearful of half the places I go to.
yeah, I know.
Dave, here's one for you.
Uh-oh.
It's not a picture.
Vehicle stop. I can't read. Oh, there you go. Speaking of, I can't read that. You got to read that, Paul. It's too small.
Oh, okay.
While patrolling Route 46 on Monday, May 18th, Officer Levy observed a 1998 white four-door Mercury failing to stay in lane. Officer Levy conducted a motor vehicle stop. Mr. Victor Barbetta, a.k.a. Sick Vic, 46 of Coldwell, was charged with drinking, driving, not wearing a seatbelt, careless driving.
And when
Not
was
wearing a
that from,
seatbelt.
though?
What?
When is that from?
2015.
All right. That's not,
I've never seen him. I never saw him
I've never
drink at
seen him
any.
drink. That's just crazier. Yeah.
Well, you know what? If you've got one of them fucking things in your car where you have to blow into the bag, then fucking maybe that's why you don't have it.
Yeah, but that's
Well,
why
you-
he has the kid in the trunk so that way they can blow into the thing for him.
Sig Vic's the dummy because on patrol they sometimes they say people will put like a little bit of marijuana in the front of the car, so they think that the cops are going to see that and say, "Oh, okay," and they're not going to find the 20 kilos in the trunk.
Or the kid.
So fucking Sig Vic puts a kid in the trunk and fucking doesn't get had for the weed in the front.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little hard to not notice the banging in the back of the car.
Yeah. He's still second to my favorite. The guy, and I just sent you the link. The guy who Will, who does the town trip. He goes to the town to
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
town
we know.
meetings.
Yeah, Will doing his fucking Michael
He's
Jackson.
it's fucking hysterical that he just does that, and like no explanation, no nothing.
Well, he's actually been going to that thing every week for the last 3 years.
Right. But
And-
now
and
he finally made it to TV.
He goes up and he does like, they're allowed to get a certain number of minutes where they're not allowed to say any bullshit, So yeah, so he's been doing shit, but this is the first time he actually did something that anyone cared about. Most of the time
All
he
right,
just stood there and
Paul.
did nothing.
Paul, this is my question. Is his TV credit better than John's?
Well, yeah, for a start, he's on for more than fucking 0.001 of a second.
Yeah, he actually had the lead. He had like a role in it.
Right.
He wasn't just like a backup, ancillary character. Would it have been wrong if someone went in the courtroom or in the city hall and shot him? Would that have been wrong, or would that have been justified?
I don't know. I seen the video. It's a tough call.
Yeah, I think
Kind of a tough call.
I mean, there's certain times where you're asking for it. So I think that'll be one of those cases.
But
break it out
that's
like
the kind of guy you have to shoot in the buttocks.
he would still dance though.
Right. That's what makes it funnier.
Every time you shoot him, you go, ee.
That's why I think he should be shot. He's stealing dance moves from Michael Jackson. So
Yes.
it's offensive.
Can you imagine fucking Michael Jackson's estate goes after him?
Listen. So wait, Blair, going back to what you were saying before, me and Paul know somebody quite well that kind of had that situation happen like 8 years ago, almost 9 years ago, right, Paul?
What are you
With
talking
almost
about?
every female redheaded comedian.
Oh, yes, someone edgy.
He would.
Oh, no. I know who you're talking about. Someone in Atlantic City.
No. But it happened to that guy's girlfriend too. But no, I'm talking about fucking Jonesy, dummy. He was going out there and like he was stalking comics.
Someone that would go if he was uninvited.
Yeah, that too. And that girl wound up dead. Just throwing it out there. I know he has nothing to do with it, but I figured while we're talking about weird shit, might as well just make that part of the conversation.
Okay, well, I just pulled out. Yeah.
I think they should. Yeah, see, I think comics are more interesting than they are funny. Like, well, I mean, okay, yeah, that's a relative term, but I mean, some of these comics, like, if you spent time with them and like talk to them like on a social level, and just like the fucking bizarre shit that's going on in their brain, it's like you're wondering, like, should this person be institutionalized? When should the government step in? Kind of like situation.
Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, there's definitely a lot of them. Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, get more interesting. Like, oh my God, you're a human being. Like, fuck. If I didn't know you were a comic, you could have been just like my neighbor or something. Like very eerie.
Speaking of weird and interesting, and I was just trying to find it real quick. There's a guy that was pulled off out of the water, rescued from his sailboat, and I can't remember where it is. That's why it's probably a lot harder to find. And he looks like somebody that we know that's very random. He looks like Mark Random. What's that?
If you could tell me I don't know how I'm going to find that story, but
all I know is so it happened last week, and my boss was looking at it. He's like, "Oh," I'm like, "Who is that?" He's like, "Oh, some guy they pulled out of the water. Yeah, they put him on. He was on his boat." And I'm like, "Yeah, it looks like somebody I know," and it just threw me off real. Like if Mark Random was almost clean cut and on a sailboat, that was the fucking guy. I was like, "Holy shit!" I was not expecting that psychopath to be on something like that. But it wasn't him specifically. But he has a good doppelganger.
Does he? Have you guys heard his rap music? Like,
Unfortunately, yes,
I haven't.
because I subscribe to it like a moron.
okay, yeah, 'cause I think he's gone to his rap more than comedy. I think he's given up on comedy or tabled it for a little bit.
No, he started with that before comedy.
Yes.
Right, but I mean, I felt like now he's going back to focusing on rap, and
No, I don't think he's doing either. He's just putting more stuff out there that is that, because that at least gets a decent response as opposed to what the fuck's wrong with this dude?
All right. So while you guys have been talking, I've been doing a little bit of research because I'm like that.
Yeah.
There are only 2 people in America that have Sick Vic's name. Okay.
Okay.
One is Jersey, which is him, and one is 8 years older out of New York.
Which is his brother.
Is it really?
I have no idea. I'm just
Right. Well, here's the strange part. If you would kindly share, I don't know if you can see this, but whatever.
I'll put it on the screen so we can. There we go.
Tell me when you see it.
Yeah, I can't read that small. Just
So
point it out.
He has 9 pages of traffic violations.
Oh yeah, good for him.
He literally has 9 pages of traffic tickets,
that's a failure.
and it's all in Montclair, Orange. Montclair.
Well, most stalkers stick to one area.
I
What do
know.
you want?
How do you get 9 pages of tickets?
Maybe maintenance of lamps.
Yeah.
Everything.
What the fuck? You like a horse-drawn buggy, like
Yeah, exactly. That's all he's allowed to drive now.
delaying traffic.
Well, yeah, when you have one of those bicycles that are motorized and you're in traffic, you're delaying everybody behind you.
Dude, those things are fucking popular in Florida, man. They actually have lanes for them.
Look,
Well,
they
that makes
really
sense.
like to fuck with him. He just got one for not putting any money in the meter. He got two last year for failing to obey signs. The year before, he got a careless driving, the lamps you mentioned, delaying traffic. 2 years before that, he got speeding across the sidewalk. Is that even a ticket?
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
I didn't even-
They're making
speed
shit up
limit
at this
so
point. They're literally making shit up at this point.
No, they're not. He's just doing some absurd shit that they're like, there's got to be a violation, doesn't it?
You know,
Like,
you think they're like, well, we've given him every other ticket. Let's make one up.
4 miles an hour. That was the speeding.
Improper lighting, in addition to maintenance of lamps. Drugs under the influence of drugs. Improper
Just
turns,
makes sense
careless
is all I'm
driving,
saying.
reckless driving, leaving the
Careless
scene of an
driving?
accident. These are all for the same thing. You got 6 tickets for the same fucking day.
Well, I look, the careless driving likely to endanger a person or property.
I mean, that's just fair.
It's just making put on his
This guy
license.
drives worse than you, Paul.
I know, really. He's got another one. He's got another ticket for speeding across the sidewalk. How do you?
So obviously, it's a real thing, Paul.
I've never seen that ticket, but he managed to get 2 in 2 years.
Dave,
39 dash what?
39-4-100.
Dave, read the last one, just so you're aware.
Yeah, the last one, Dave Hodge should have definitely had this ticket.
Yeah, I know.
39-4-64A. Throwing debris from vehicle.
Oh, stop following me then.
I've been
This
in
is the
that
Dave
car.
Hodge code.
If you're not
This is-
following me, that shit won't hit your car when I throw it.
This guy doesn't know how to put light bulbs in his car. There's no doubt on that. He got another
This is
DUI.
within this is a 2-year span.
I
That's
know,
the
he's
thing.
got
This-
another DUI. Do you think it's the same car and he just doesn't bother fixing it?
Yeah, oh, definitely. Think about this, Paul. If you have
Careless
that many
driving,
violations,
careless driving.
you're not going to have insurance that's proper.
How do
So
have
you
three
can't
endangered
get
careless
insurance. You're not
driving?
buying another car. He just has the same old piece. She's like, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to use the same card. They're not
If
going to
you-
know. They're not going
He's
to run
not
it.
stopping for red lights. I'm telling you right now.
Wait. You stop for red lights? You fucking crazy?
Oh, go back one.
Go back one.
Yeah, that last one. Failure to observe traffic control device. Is it running a red light?
No, I think that's like a cone. You know, that's some dude making $80 an hour doing the stop and start for construction.
Yeah, that really, Dave. I think you're right. I think they're making up some shit here.
Yeah.
Like, it's lots of maintenance lamps.
Yeah. You know what it is, Paul? You know what that means? He just didn't buy the Cerakote to fix the cloudiness of the lights.
I can't believe this dude. I swear I thought that this was more than one person.
Well, unsafe operation of a vehicle. I guess it's different than the careless driving.
He got the world's first cell phone ticket.
Why? It was 02?
We're nearly there. He's got like 9 speeding tickets at this point. And did you see Blair? He got another ignoring a device.
Yeah.
Look at the last one. They're making shit up.
Yes, I know.
Blair, read the last one.
Yeah, I know. Solicitation of the rides.
Solicitation of ride by taxi cabs are prohibited.
Say that again?
Soliciting rides by taxi cabs prohibited. So I'm guessing he's probably sitting at the fucking train station trying to do illegal cabs for people.
Yeah, that's right.
No, he doesn't have the hack license, and he's not an actual Uber. He's like, just get in the car. Get in the fucking car. Let's go. Get in the fucking car.
They have those at like fucking JFK Airport all the time.
What? A sick old bald white guy just yelling, get in the fucking car.
Pretty much. Actually, no.
Yeah,
he knows way more English, and he's a different color to the ones at JFK.
Actually, at Newark Airport, they used to always have the sign, like, don't trust these guys. It was like a white guy and a black guy.
It's still there.
It was like, yeah, it was really, right with the baggage carousel. There used to always be that sign, don't trust these guys.
They're still there.
But yeah, I haven't seen him in a little bit. He occasionally pops up. I remember a couple of the other
I
comments.
heard Richard Lee is going to book him on the show.
Jesus. I'm telling you, we should do the retard tour. Blair, Richard Lee. I actually was talking to Jonesy today, but he's not getting the hint that I want him to do comedy again.
Not yet.
Or that you want him to be retarded?
His girlfriend has to fucking die before he's allowed to do comedy again.
Yeah. And then he's going to have to find a place to live, so I don't know. That's not good either. Him and Mackie live together in Vegas.
Paul, the problem is it's going to end up being like one of those spotlight specials if you do the retard tour. You can have like about 10 of us.
When I was doing O&A, we had we didn't do it, but somebody did a short bus comedy tour.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It was that guy Mike Cateo. Remember him?
Yeah.
He was on it. It was a
Hey,
very
wait, wasn't what's his name? Round Boy on that too? What was his name? Roundhead, I mean.
I don't know. I know
Jimmy.
Twitchell's was on it. I couldn't
Yeah,
tell you.
I mean, there's
like
plenty.
2006 or 2007. So.
I mean, because you go like to the mentally retarded, and then you can go to like the fucking autistic, like that level, like social retarded. There's like plenty of comics.
I think what would be really funny is if we book Blair on a headlining tour, and then just fucking strobe light his ass
open
2
for
minutes
him.
in. Do you think
Sig Vic can open. Wait! I just figured it out. Sig Vic can open for you and be your driver. Have you reached out to him about this?
And you'll never have to complain about not having enough sex. It'll just be at gunpoint.
we solved all of Blair's comedy problems and life problems right now.
I could retire.
Plus, you could teach him how to get disability.
Oh, yeah. There's plenty of us that can do it. I would think at least a good like 4 or 5 of us could probably put together. But the problem though, going back to the we were saying about having do a show, and if I seize, they can come back for another free show. The problem with that is that every one of my shows, people will come with strobe lights.
Oh yeah.
So the whole show would just like start off with people with strobe lights, and that's it.
Well, no. You would have to have the sign that when you're walking in, please no lights and cameras.
No lights and cameras.
So that way it's only me and Paul in the background doing it to you. When you say it's okay.
Yeah, if I'm bombing, yeah, absolutely.
So every day. So you're gonna be on the stage and you're gonna go, oh, they're giving me the light. No, they're not. Oh, they're giving me the light. No, they're not. Oh, they're giving me the light. No, they're not.
Oh, well, almost as funny as when we did that to you, Paul, at the firehouse.
No, the funniest one, the only ones you fucking jackasses did to me was fucking you and Shay.
At the firehouse. It's exactly what I just said.
No, there was one of the and I'm talking about the VFW in Saddlebrook where it first happened. I don't know if you were on that show. It was Hollywood, Jerry the Plumber, me.
No, I wasn't on that one.
Yeah. But yeah, at the firehouse, they were fucking Shay would like put his hand in his pocket like he's getting his phone. And
we kept going like this. Just put the phone up and put it right back down.
and I'm like looking, going, because the first thing they said to me, don't go over.
But he was doing it right before the punchline, so he couldn't get his punchlines out. It was like, am I done? What's going on? What the fuck's happening? What's wrong with you guys? What the fuck is wrong with you guys in the back?
Fucking dickheads.
It was actually a good show, and one of your better sets too. If you look at that set, you actually didn't do bad. You did pretty fucking good.
You're saying I do bad every other time.
Sometimes you do good.
Yeah, sometimes. I appreciate that.
Sometimes I'm okay. Whatever.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Doesn't matter. If there's
Blair?
Blair's
Blair.
Hey, if there's no one
Blair's Blair. That's not going to change.
If there's no one to watch
Nope.
and it happened in the woods, did it really happen? Who knows?
I don't know. He's in the backwoods right now. I believe it's happening.
And Blair, the airports you go to, they definitely don't have that sign about the gypsy cabs because the places you go, all they have is the fucking gypsy cabs.
Actually, yes.
I know. Where Blair is now, it's the only place where it's all white cabbies.
Yeah, except he's outside his house. Well, same thing.
No, there were about two. I saw two Indian kids recently in my neighborhood.
Yeah. Did you invite them for milk and cookies?
No, God, no.
No,
I thought,
goat's milk and cookies.
I felt bad. So I have new neighbors next door, and like my mom asked, so, like I invited them over or like stopped over. Huh?
In that little ghetto house or the other one?
The other one. Well, ghetto. I think they sold it for like 700,000, 700 or 800.
They're gonna knock that shit down and just put another one up.
No, they actually. I thought the same thing. They actually want to make a mother-daughter house into that back house.
The Indian kids wanted to come by and introduce themselves to Blair. Blair just went outside with a sign that said "Showers here," and they just fucking ran away.
No, he just walked out with a sign that said, "Show me on this doll where I can touch you."
Yeah, but they might think they can get money for that, so they might show up.
They can. He'll throw him a buck.
Yeah. You have some disability money laying around.
Just
anything's possible.
Put a line of soap across your driveway. They won't come in then.
No, actually, the people who moved in were white. They're like this white family. But I figured I'm just gonna get nothing but shit from them, so I'm not even bothering saying hi to them.
You didn't make them a fucking apple pie and go over there? An apple crumble?
This is it's the type of neighborhood I live in. That's what they would do. They would come with the pie.
You know what we should do, Blair? We should do this on Thursday, man. If we end up, actually fucking doing comedy, we should go knock on their door and give them an EpiPen for you.
Hey, we got this, just in case you see him laying outside.
Just in case you see the lights flickering. Give him a fucking great EpiPen like that dildo you take up the ass. Actually, no, take a big dildo and write EpiPen on it and just give it to him.
Put it in a case.
Oh, one.
Oh, come on. There was a few more.
No, that was really good. That was one.
Paul said something funny. Are we marking this down?
Yes. He said something fucking funny. That was one.
That was one.
You haven't been trying hard lately. What the fuck, Paul?
Blair's gonna mark down when he says something funny. The fucking pens are still in the bag inside the house.
I got a bag of pens. Thank you.
Everyone white. Are they really? You said doctor's pens? Is that what you said?
No.
I was literally thinking every pen you have is going to have a medication or a doctor's office written on it.
Oh, this one says, Paul, this one says back smart.
They still work? Have you been there lately or you still got that many pens?
I haven't been there, nor do I have pens. So I got to go back and make an appointment.
TD
I
Bank.
need pens.
Everyone on my job gets mad at me because I say TD Bank gives out more pens.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
But you know what their thing is now? They don't fill their pens up all the way.
Yeah. No banks do, because people like you go in there and take their
Use their
DoorDash.
pens.
You're such a scumbag. If they get a DoorDash delivery, you go in there, take that and the pens. From where you follow the delivery guy and then you take the food.
No, that's mine right here. Yeah, Bill, yeah. And I'm looking at my phone, thank you. And I take the food and I take some pens and I leave.
Yeah, I love how they validate the names by asking, they do it all the time. They're like, Blair. I'm like, yeah, yes. Who's going to say no? I'm sorry.
I remember one time I chased the mail lady down because I missed the delivery, and she made me give her my driving license because I didn't know her. She wanted me to show her fucking driving license.
No. She just wanted to make sure she had the right person that doesn't tip her around Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. I got a tip for you. Happy Hanukkah.
No, I was just thinking for the police report. Fuck, I fucked that up.
Yeah. Well, Dave, can you take a point away from Blair, please?
Yeah, right. there was something funnier that was in my head. I'll leave it there.
Well, unfortunately, it's still in there.
That's why I have all this whiteout, so I can white out all the funny shit I've done.
You should get. You know the little packs of stickers that are little colors that you kind of put in books to mark shit?
Yeah.
They're like fucking Post-it notes, but they're tiny. You should just draw a swastika on your house out of those. And then invite your new Jewish neighbors over.
Do I have to take that point away, Paul?
I know. I'm halfway through it.
I appreciate you saying committed.
Good.
I know.
I was waiting for it too. You were like saying committed in that one.
I know.
It's a shame.
And now you're like that Russian girl trying to double down on going backwards.
That poor girl. Actually, no, I'm just trying to see if my neighbors are out.
Remember in was it fucking Wedding Crashes? The dude used to look up the obituaries and then go hang out with the girls. They did it in Animal House too, right? Remember they went out with a girl who just lost her boyfriend, whatever.
Otto did that. No, it was the girl that died.
Yeah.
So he went and he started talking to a friend
right.
with the roommate.
I'm just wondering if Blair Blair, what crimes do you look up to find potential dates in the newspaper?
Well, it's not crimes. It's usually mental.
He just sits in the waiting room during visiting hour and sees around, and he's like, "Oh, you love special needs people too. Let's have it. What are you doing next weekend? I'm getting out tonight."
No, you know what he does? When a family comes to pick up their disabled kid in a wheelchair, he just pulls up behind and just tries to get in the back of their van as well.
That's for my name.
You got room for a second chair, honey?
Yeah.
And then I'm not disabled enough, so I have to prove I'm more disabled. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, Blair wants to be so disabled they leave their kid behind and feel sorry for him.
Nobody's that special. Holy Jesus.
Give you confidence to prove that you're retarded. Like, you have to prove that you're disabled to people. Because people always look at it, they're like, oh, you're not really disabled. They're like, you have to prove that you're retarded. Like, it gets exhausting after a while. Just thought I'd share that information.
Well, all you have to do is talk to them.
Yeah, but I'm only talking to people, so that's part of the problem.
Blair, HIPAA has really ruined your dating prospects, right? So you can't look up what's wrong with them ahead of time.
I don't know. I think you could.
No, I could tell. It was kind of like when I picked up the one girl that was going through psychosis at the comedy club and brought her to the ER. And actually, that's how I was able to find out you're allowed to have your cell phone the week before they discharge you from like Princeton House, like all those psych wards. Like the week before you're discharged, you're allowed to have your cell phone. I didn't know that.
You know, I understand.
So,
Blair,
like the one at Summit.
Yeah.
Blair on Instagram and Blair on this podcast both tell funny, hilarious stories. Probably can't write half the stuff he writes on Instagram in the private message, but that's another story. But on this,
nor can he say it on stage, so it evens out.
Yeah, you gotta do the stuff on stage. It's funny. We don't care about your trans daughter. Just talk about your dating life for fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah, I have that down too.
It's like it's funny when Paul talks about the wife and kids. Everybody loves when he does that.
Blair is so bad at comedy. Eventually, he's going to change it and get a second fake name because the first fucking name ain't.
Was he going to be fucking Tootie?
Oh, that was good. That was good. Wow.
3/4 of a point for Dave.
I mean, that was really good.
Young people won't remember that. But
Rodney Dangerfield changed his name for a second bout in comedy. Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, but so you have Rodney Dangerfield, Blair Warner, and fucking Tootie Ramsey.
What did Rodney Dangerfield change his name to?
Well,
Rodney Dangerfield.
No, he originally was.
So you're saying that? Okay, I thought you meant after Rodney.
Yeah,
Dangerfield.
No, before Rodney Dangerfield.
What was the guy? Shit, what's his fucking name? The guy that was in Taxi, the very weird guy.
Tony. I was gonna say Tony Hinchcliffe. I had it all wrong though. Fucking Andy Kaufman.
Yeah,
and he had this second name though. Tony Clifton.
Did he change his name?
Yes.
Was he
Tony Clifton? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he knows Jimmy Passaic and the plumber over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Rodney Dangerfield was like famous like in the 40s and I think up to the 50s, and then sort of like retired, and then did the real job, and then came back like in the 80s.
And was still doing sighting.
Yeah, he's still doing. Yeah, he was doing sighting was his job, and he just took on like that persona, like that whole moniker of like I get no respect, and he took on that whole persona, and then that became Rodney Dangerfield.
But he never wrote one of those jokes. You know that, right? He bought those jokes. He bought all those jokes
from Hollywood.
He did the Victor Ponte, except he actually gave people money.
Oh, so he pulled the Robin Williams.
But there's someone we know that wrote from comic strip that we met that had sold jokes to Rodney Dangerfield for $7 each in like 1975. It was $7. He would send a list of jokes to the guy, and every joke he liked, he bought for $7.
All right, it's not a bad gig.
Yeah, in 1975,
especially back then,
pretty good. So
yeah, hell, I'll take 7 now.
There you go. We've taken less.
You just trying to think of one-liners.
I just realized the U.S. government doesn't want fucking Blair to do comedy.
Just the government?
Well, in their defense, nobody really wants them.
Yeah, I know.
They said, "Hey, we're going to give you all this money, but if you work, we're taking it all away again." So fucking.
They're teasing.
That's why
the public.
Blair Warner goes on stage.
Yeah.
And when the government finally catches on to that, he'll be Tootie Ramsey.
Blair is like a miracle worker, man. He picks up all these crazy fucking women that are like out of their minds, and they're on the rebound or some shit. But he still managed to alienate him from his comedy. It's just a fucking.
Well, that's not even fucking rocket science. That's
every breakup text Blair's ever shown me. You're a piece of shit, blah blah blah. And then he's like, "I'm doing comedy on Friday. You're embarrassing your family."
More than one thing could be true.
There's someone in America that has a real kid called Blair Warner, and every time you do comedy, they fucking get phone calls from people.
Yeah. Well,
can you stop using the name Blair Warner for living fuck?
Let's be fair. I didn't date the most sane women in the past.
No.
Or in the present.
This one actually, and that was bad. I thought this one was crazy back when I was in college, and I realized that she wasn't that crazy at all. Like, she's actually pretty normal, comparatively speaking.
That's where you go, because it's fucking normal.
Yes, so I called the cops on her. She's actually the only one I ever called the cops on.
Why did you have to call the cops? That's scary.
Put it on your next Christmas card.
Yeah. Because it was when I was in college. She was in my dorm room and she wouldn't leave, and she was trying to force herself in and causing like commotion. So I had to call the campus police, and they had to come. And she was pissed, understandably so.
You know how much of a fucking weirdo you are when you fucking call the cops to get a naked chick out of your house?
Well, she wasn't. I mean, she had some clothes on. I mean, she wasn't naked, but
She had a wedding ring and a fucking choker. That was it.
Oh shit! You know what? God, I am an asshole. Now that I think about it, she probably. I did probably fuck her and then called the cops on her when she didn't leave. I probably was a complete asshole thing I did. Now that I think about it, because that's one of the reasons why she would have been in my room anyway. So, God, yeah, I guess I am a real scumbag. See, so it's not as much as her getting crazy. Yeah,
I wonder what her plan is. You know, is she going to play the long game and then get you arrested at the end of it? It's like, you think there's like a whole fucking, like one of those catfish that does it for 10 months and gets real deep and then that's it?
You know, I make actually the medic said that I make women go crazy. I cause the women to go crazy. So
well, that's not true because it has to be on their dating profile before you'll fucking talk to them. So
yeah, yeah. There's definitely some type of bullshit going on with there, Blair. Come on.
Yeah,
I can see it was in the eyes. You know, I can tell.
Which dating app has a box that says "I would like to become," and then they write crazy.
I'm interested in crazy. No, I can tell pretty easily, pretty quickly. So
yeah, talking to you. If they're talking to you, there's fucking it's no questions need to be asked at that point.
Yeah, but you know what? They keep coming back. So, well, yeah, I guess that would be crazy.
And you give them the crazy test, right? You have the crazy test perfected. Okay, so you pick a chick up in an Uber because you're too nuts to have a driving license, and then you take her to an open mic where you completely bomb at comedy, and then you see if they leave at that point. Have you ever had any that just don't make it back to your house at that point? They're just like, oh fuck, my grandma's dying, I gotta leave.
No. Yeah, and the worst is, so I did that to this last one, and she actually dated someone who was a legit comic for a while, and so she's been around like comedy, and she's like, "Why the hell did you have me come and sit through this?" She goes, "Do you do this often?" And I'm like, "No, you know, just." I think in that one, I didn't talk after a while. I think I bombed for like a minute, and I just stared blankly into the crowd.
You should have when she said.
So, like most nights.
Yeah.
It could have been any night that happened.
When she said, "Do you do this often?" You should have just said, "Oh, on first dates." all
my first dates. Well, I'm trying
wait to the second date. We're bungee diving. We're gonna jump off a fucking cliff with a Batman suit on.
Well, yeah, my first dates are usually either seeing me do open mics or taking them to go see comedy. Like I think I took the hiker to go see Paul do comedy one time.
That was okay though.
Yeah, you know, no, that wasn't. I'm taking some girl like it's like a second or third date to go see comedy, Jersey comedy.
I meant my part was okay. Let me be
clear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what we should do next time you bring a chick to an open mic? When she talks shit about your comedy, we make her go next. And then if she's better than you, you have to quit comedy forever. So this is your last show ever.
So that's how that's the Brit who blocked you. That's why I started making the jokes about the gangbang. Is because she tried to do comedy. And, you know, she like all of a sudden, like one time when I'm on stage and she started talking about gangbang, and like my eyes just lit up. I'm like, because at first I wasn't going to say anything because I'm like, you know, I was kind of embarrassed for her. But as soon as she mentioned it on stage and mentioned my name, I'm like, oh, fuck, this is gold. So, yeah, I have had that happen. And that's where the gangbang joke came into play.
The only time I knew that your girl went up on stage was I was halfway back to my house from the Comedy Cove, and I got a text from Hollywood saying, "This chick on the stage's leather pants are so tight I can read her lips." So, not in those words because that would have been funny, but yes, the same exact story. Though. That's the only thing. He didn't have any comment on what was coming out of her mouth. Just didn't
really matter.
If she tightened that belt one more notch, you could fucking see a G spot.
And she was older than me too. She was older than all of us. So
you got to find the block button on Facebook then.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised she's still on Facebook.
Are you blocked as well, or is it just me?
I'm probably blocked. Yeah, I haven't looked. I kind of, Yeah, once you both agree that this wasn't healthy at all, and I think it was when she broke up with me on my birthday because I wasn't.
We don't need to tell you it's unhealthy. We will tell you when it's healthy. All right, it's a lot. It just gets fucking tiring and boring. That every time you bring a chick around, it's a bad idea, Blair. It just really is.
Yeah. Well, the great thing is that they still stick around after they see me perform.
In the bedroom.
Yeah, well, it's not on stage. It's not like saying, "Okay."
They're already disappointed at your performance in the bedroom, so you might as well be disappointed all around.
No, that's Blair's reason. That's what Blair says to get him home. He says, "If you thought that fucking comedy was bad, wait till you get in the bed."
That's the old Jack Nicholson line from Batman. When do they get a load of me?
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, their expectations are already set low. The fact that they're going out, like getting picked up in an Uber, going to an open mic, your expectations have to be pretty low.
Yeah.
Any girl that's selecting me, obviously there's something wrong.
No. The hell you say?
Dude, every one of those chicks goes back to her husband, and the plan was to make him jealous. But then she's like, "Yeah, this will just reinforce it." So
they're committed for another 10 years after that.
Yeah.
I save marriages.
Yeah.
Yes.
They have to wait another 7 years to get that itch.
Well, no, actually 10 years with the vaccine gets rid of the itch.
Right.
All right, that was bad. All right, so I'm going to take that one.
That was one of your better ones.
That's why it was bad.
Yeah, we'll slide that under here.
It was only bad, not terrible.
Yeah, thank God I'm in the woods. They'll know the difference.
Oh, yeah. Paul, I know.
I'm just waiting for my fucking email to unfreeze.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Because obviously, I don't care about award shows, but I did not watch the Emmys. But I
didn't watch this either. I got this is 4 minutes long. This video. All right, whatever.
We'll see if we can find an article on it. So
what
happened?
She may. I know. Do you know the story? Or you don't know the story?
Yeah, I know the story.
Oh, okay.
Good.
I was gonna say there was 9. I think it was 9 female directors and 1 male director. Is it directors? I think they were.
Right.
And she's like, "Oh, look at all the women in this. How cool is this?" And then the dude won.
Right. But also, she was like, "Oh yeah, like Steven Spielberg. When has he ever directed a woman of color?" Everybody yells out, "The color purple!" Like, she's like, "Ah, fuck."
This isn't even a real.
Them
video.
being women, not bothered to look that up and add it.
Pictures, still pictures.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm a bad researcher.
Let me see if I can find it.
But I was like, yeah, how cool is that? That she was, she's getting called out. She was calling people out and got called out herself.
Yeah, the last person who fucking heckled someone was Will Smith with his fist.
Yeah, right. But that was the Oscars.
As long as she didn't take accountability for it. If she didn't take accountability for it, I'm fine.
No, she definitely hasn't made any kind of statement.
No.
Good. She didn't take any accountability. Perfect.
Well, do you remember what the award was she was giving out?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
These fucking videos are categorized by who won.
Yeah, no, don't even worry about it. I'd rather just talk shit about it.
Yeah, are you still in dial-up?
Yeah.
The fucking AOL sound?
You didn't hear it?
That wasn't me.
He has mail.
Yeah. That was Dave's computer.
Well, you're not wrong. Where did I send that email from? My AOL account.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Hopefully you have a different router you use for your porn.
Why?
Well,
dude, I remember when I used to get porn pics in 3 colors: pink, white, and cyan. The bluish color, whatever it is.
That's all you need.
And it would go like that down the screen. This was like 86.
Well, listen, Paul. All you need is the blue hair, the white skin, and the pink part. That's all you need.
You just describe the pink part. I'm still trying to find this fucking.
After that, you don't need anything else. What the hell?
Yeah, but what about the women of color though?
They come out white.
Are you not masquerading to the women of color?
No, they have to they have to stand in front of a white background.
I just want to make sure you're giving the equal opportunity of
We are.
drifting up there. All right. So I try to teach my kids better quality.
In his defense, like, you know, all the girls that he was downloading pictures of on his island. I mean, it's called the Isle of Wight for a reason, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. You're not wrong.
And that's why Jimi Hendrix loved it there.
Yes.
I just know that was that was the place the pirates from France used to go and smuggle shit.
Yes, we have a lot of old fucking caves with like historical bullshit where they were smuggling in alcohol in big ass wooden vats or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
I can't find any clips of this, man. They must have fucking.
Don't even worry about it. I'm good. I don't care.
I know. It just annoys me when I can't find.
I just wanted to talk about it, but fucking we already did. So fucking.
Did you see Adolescence? Adolescence won so much shit, bro. That's a fucking great show.
Is it? What is it?
It's 4 episodes, and every episode is filmed as one continuous shot, the whole hour. And they did,
that's what an episode
is. It starts off with it's a kid at school, hence adolescence. He is accused of murdering a schoolgirl, and they have it on video. And
was she hot?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Okay.
She would have been.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, she it starts off with him getting, you know, talked to. It's so clever, man. They start in their house. The camera comes out. The guy puts the camera, because I saw the behind the scenes. He clips the camera to the front of the car. They drive, and there's a scene while they're driving. And in the last episode, he goes to Home Depot. They take the camera off the front of the car. They go into Home Depot. He gets a paint can. He throws it at someone. Goes back in the car. Goes back in the house. And it's literally 4 or 5 cameramen. They're handing this camera to each other.
And what does ICE say at that point?
Yeah.
After they leave Home Depot.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's fucking crazy. The way they learned it is they practiced the first 5 minutes, and once they had that down, then they added 5 minutes, and then they went until they had the 10 minutes down, and they did the whole thing. And then they had a whole week to record it. They did 2 attempts a day. So they had 10 shots at getting this whole hour filmed. The second episode they got on the second take. Every other episode, it was the 10th take. There was one take, I think it's the 3rd episode, where he's in the room with the interrogating lady. He fucking yawned at like 38 minutes.
All right.
And they were like, motherfuck. But you have to go on Netflix and watch Adolescence. It's fucking great. I'm not going to spoil, you know, what happened with the girl. It's very good, though. It's very, very good. And as I said, it's 4 episodes, and they're continuous. Dude, they're putting this camera on drones. The drone goes up, comes back down. They take the camera off the drone. And you can't see when they're moving the camera. You know, it's done, like, really, really cleverly.
All right.
Yeah, it's great. It's fucking great. And it's a great story. Yeah. But yeah, the kid that did that, he's like 15, and he won it. He won it for Best Supporting Actor. And the dad was one of the guys from Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. But there you go. Yeah, that's a good fucking show. It's on Netflix, and then the making of it is on Netflix too as an extra.
I don't know. I'll have to check it out. What's it on?
Netflix.
I hate Netflix.
It's made by I think it's made by the BBC and Netflix together in England. They showed it on regular TV, and then every other country in the world, Netflix has it.
So now Blair would watch that. Anything BBC he watches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew you were going for it. Just
low hanging fruit.
Yeah, I know.
That's because they're bigger. That's because they're bigger. It's lower hanging.
It's the chicks that he's with go for that.
No. So if it's 4 to 5, I only do 4 to 5. If it goes more than 4 to 5 episodes, no. I can only do 4, 5 most.
So while you're watching these black dudes railing your girlfriend, do you actually like post on Facebook and Instagram? Have you ever sent me a message, a DM about like some comedy shit while you're sitting watching your chick get railed by half a trainer?
Well, it only happened twice.
Is there room for one more tonight?
Yeah.
The one with the gangbang, that was, I fell asleep at first in the chair, and I was watching basketball. I remember I was watching the Golden State Warriors, and actually
That's
my
just
girl
racist.
asked, "Well,
He was watching basketball in his dream, and he fell asleep. And then he woke up. He looked up, and he's like, "Oh my god, this
The whole team is here.
I was going to say this about you, fucker. This basketball's in 3D.
Throw a basketball at him now.
That's how you get him. That's how you get him off. You throw a watermelon across the room. Yeah, that'll go.
no, my girl asked me. She goes, "What was your role in this?" And I'm like, "Coach." Like I didn't know I was supposed to define a role.
Cuck.
She goes, "Did you discuss what you were going to do?" I'm like, "No." I'm just like I didn't know what was actually happening to the extent. And then by the time like it was going on,
I'm sorry, but I don't believe that you were that little involved, because if you were, she would have just gone on her own.
no, I was.
He did.
Were you security?
He was the driver.
I was the not like security, but like the security safety.
Mhm.
That's why I was there.
Right. Paul, he was her manager.
Yeah. Spelled C-U-C-K.
Yeah, I don't. I thought it was.
Are
Yeah, like I said,
there videos of this somewhere?
no. I wish
Ugh.
it was hysterical. You know what it was? I didn't realize what was going on. Like I mean, I knew what was going on, but I didn't realize like this whole like community and shit, like everything that goes on with it. And like when I was going through, I was like, "Holy
Tribe is the word you're looking for. Tribe.
tribe!" Yeah, it is interesting. To say the least.
I mean, you know what they need? They need an Instagram app that allows any kind of content legally, obviously. But I just think it would be hilarious. It starts
Instagram, they have it.
But do they? No, not that. Not that's going to do what I'm saying. I'm saying Blair's looking at the camera, doing a selfie, and then they do that. You know how they do those videos where they turn the camera and something crazy is going on Instagram? They do those kind of videos. But this chick's getting railed by,
Yeah, they have that. Pornhub.
No, but I'm talking about a live stream thing.
You can live stream there.
Yeah, but I want it where you can just start it on the fly, like Instagram or Facebook, but it allows stuff that you wouldn't allow on those. That'd be kind of cool. Like an app where you can see crazy shit. Of course, you know what'll happen is some dude will put child porn on there and ruin the whole thing.
Yeah, Paul, stop doing that.
Yeah.
And actually, and what,
son, in Blair's defense, they're definitely not kids, at least.
Yeah.
No, they were not.
No, but they do go by the name Boy.
Now, listen, hey, you can't say shit about them. They actually showed up to my shows. I think that was more than the British chick ever did.
They showed up because they thought she was going to be there. It's not do you.
Well, it was actually I was running a bit like when I was like halfway towards the end. When I woke up, I had my notebook with me, and so I was starting to run bits by them. Like, because I guess like some guys would finish, and like then other guys would kind of step in. And so when the other guys were finished, like I would just start talking to them. And I started running bits by them.
I would imagine that's not what happened. Actually, what happened is some dude was getting too horny and he was about to blow his load. And he said, "Blair, tell me a joke." And then you told him, and he lost his rod and he got another 10 minutes out of it. You know what I mean?
No, but I think that's what you're going to be jerking off to later tonight, aren't you, Paul?
I think that just means I have to, take that point away.
No, that's not fair. I was literally just describing what happened. It wasn't a bit.
I know. That's why I said I should.
It was the most uncomfortable thing. Like I was running bits. Like I think I told you, Paul, one time that I was like giving bro hugs at the end, like saying like, "Oh, you guys did a great job." I seriously didn't know what the fuck to do. Like it was so uncomfortably awkward, the situation.
Well, I mean,
like you and your hands got stuck together.
No,
well, listen, you're not supposed to throw the semen back at the gentleman that you invited into the gang.
And I don't believe that was the most uncomfortable situation you've ever been in. I'm sorry, I don't believe that.
No,
no, actually,
depending on what time of the evening, it could have been, because if he was underneath, double checking from below, it could have been uncomfortable for him.
It could have been.
When balls are that close to your face, it's not comfortable.
Did they do the thing where two guys are in the front hole and one guy's in the back, so like the triple P?
I don't think so.
Airtight.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like I remember them like offering, which I thought was kind of cool. They'll let us know that they do a double penetration. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was great that they kind of like threw it out there in the beginning that if she wanted to get like double penetrated, like I think like double vaginally or double anally penetrated, that
if you do the triple P, someone is getting cum on them. You don't want to be that.
I don't even remember any of them. I don't remember anyone coming. Like it was just like such like a weird situation.
How fucking tired were you that you slept through this?
In his defense, he came.
Dude,
He watched the first 45 seconds of it, and that was it.
Right. Back then, I used to sleep everywhere. And I was notorious for sleeping. And I think what happened, well, I know what happened. Before she like got all the guys together, I was like, I'm going downstairs, I'm going to smoke some weed. Because like I knew like we're going to this thing. I didn't think it was going to be like, you know, the 5-man gangbang. Like I thought it was going to be a trade-off. Like the deal was, all right, you know, you can get the guy and then I get a girl kind of thing.
How did that work out?
And not very well. And one of the worst negotiations I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, always get your shit first, bro. Remember I said on stage, get the blowjob up front because it doesn't work out.
No, it does not. So I just remember going downstairs like, yeah, I gotta smoke some weed. I went downstairs, smoked some weed, saw some guys, you know, just passed by or talking, and went upstairs and like she's like, all right, I have these guys. I'm like, oh, okay. She goes, you want to meet them? I'm like, I don't care. And then I went right to the chair, and there was I don't know who the Golden State Warriors were playing, but I remember the basketball game was on. And I'm like, oh, show good the basketball game was on. Like, almost like acting oblivious to, you know, the girl getting gangbanged, you know, right on the bed next to me.
What was the conversation outside? Hey, what are you doing tonight?
Yeah, no, I was kind of like, yo, what is this shit? Like, what is this all about? Like, you know, hey, I heard of Queen of Spades party. I didn't realize this was an actual Queen of Spades party. So,
well, it wasn't at first, but it became one.
Yeah, well, there were two other white women there. Like one of them had like a line, like there was a line going outside the door of guys, and her boyfriend, husband, whatever, was right next to her, and he would like get like every fifth he would step in, and then
Dude,
like
you know what you should have done?
Wait, time out, yo, you're skipping over a crucial part, Paul. What did he do by stepping in?
Like
they tagged.
Like he would like either like eat her out or like something like he wouldn't like clean up, like you know. They were respectful men. They were using condoms. But he would just kind of be like the you know, fifth. It was strange how like every fifth he would just come in and step in.
But
and like do something
you
to her.
Step in at all though.
No, I was just like, it was more like shocked. I'm just like watching like, oh my gosh.
He was a placeholder.
Yeah.
Dude, you couldn't have been shocked for an hour and a half. I'm sorry.
No. We sat there for like maybe like 5 minutes, and I think I went. They had wings. The wings were really good.
The wings were really good.
Yeah.
Wait. Are you trying to say they had good chicken? Is that what you're trying to get at?
It was catered. KFC catered it.
It was the best wings. It was catered. It was in a hotel, and they had these special like wings. Like they came up and like they were fucking homemade. It was amazing.
When I did the swinger shows, they all cooked food, and there was like a buffet line. But no, what I was going to say before was what you should have done, Blair, is just ripped all your clothes off and jumped in and said it's a King and Queen Spades party. Fucking, they would have been like,
Yeah, you know, there was nothing arousing about that for some reason. I don't know why.
But you did it twice. So
one time was just a threesome. It wasn't with a black guy. It was just like it was the time before that. And then I was like, yeah, this is not something I'm going to get hard for.
But you said that afterwards.
Yes. Well, because again, I was trying to negotiate, and I was like trying to think, like, all right, I can get like excited about this, and I just couldn't. I don't know what it was.
Did it start like that scene in Animal House where the black dudes came up to you? Hey, can we fuck with your date?
Do you mind if we fuck with your date?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like how it happens. It's like they ask, like, "Hey, can we fuck your girl?" And like if they don't, if she doesn't solicit from them, and they're kind of like, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
Dude,
you know what Blair's response was? I was just leaving.
Yeah, I don't think they have to ask you at that point because you're in the hotel room at the Queen of Spades party. At that point, what are you going to be like? We changed our mind, you know?
No, I don't consent to you. You look dirty.
No, you do have to consent because there's like different rooms. So I think there were like 3 or 4 rooms that they had. Like I think they had the whole floor booked out. So the whole floor was all Queen of Spades. so no one could come in that wasn't Queen of Spades worthy. And then each room, like one room had the food. That was like the far, like when you got off the elevator, the far last room that had like fucking amazing food. And then there were
That's what
like,
you remember is the good food. Okay.
yeah, I can describe the wings. I can't really describe anything else.
Most importantly, did you get your air miles or your points for the hotel?
I did. And the free breakfast.
All right, good. We don't want this getting ruined by something pesky like that.
When your fucking little gift shows up that you use for the points, you're like, I know. Remember how I got these?
Yeah, I was surprised at how nice of a hotel it was. Like I was like kind of like an awe. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like a nice hotel, like a relatively nice hotel.
What kind of hotel would you expect those people to be?
It was well.
What do you mean by those people, Paul?
I know exactly.
What the hell's wrong with you?
The black people.
I was waiting for Blair to catch it.
No, the black people. I said the same thing. Like this was like this was an efficiency. Like there was no like you stay here for a week. Like this was like an actual like real hotel. The doors were on the inside of the hotel.
When you got in there, did they already steal the fucking towels?
That's wrong.
Right? That's terrible, Paul.
I steal the towels.
What's the movie? What's the movie where the guy goes? Oh no, it was one of the Beverly Hills Cops. I think it was. Where he was in jail. He goes, "This police car's nicer than my apartment."
The hotel was nice. It was nicer than the hotel I stayed at this past week. So yeah.
How much of that hotel bill did you pay? Was the money?
Oh, I didn't pay anything.
Did she? Oh no.
Yeah.
She had to pay to get railed by half a fucking.
I think so. I want to say she had to pay like an admission fee. Like, I don't know if it was like to get into their database system or.
That chick is committed. And sends a fucking memo before she gets
needs to be committed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, she was awesome. That's what taught me about women with no self-worth and the value of them. So I
get to that point.
I had stepped down the type of women and the low expectations. Because I still deal with my ex-wife every so often, and I realized holy shit, she was the Brit was a little bit further lower than my ex-wife. Tons of issues, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. It made for it didn't make for good stand-up there, but it made for everything else fun. Stand-up, it sucked.
Now, is that the strangest thing you did with her, or is there some other shit?
Yeah, I don't think anything gets stranger than the Five Guy gangbang. Yeah,
because if you're the one in the middle.
Yeah, I don't think
Can you imagine you show up there and say the girl canceled, but I'm still here?
I'm here. Security.
Only you want to be security.
I'm here. I don't think
but you know what? I didn't want to cancel on you guys.
I didn't want to be rude.
Yeah.
I'm British. I got good manners.
But I don't think I took off my sport coat. I think I had my sport coat on the whole time. There was nothing. That was probably the most dressed I ever was.
I do remember the most fucking lamest details of this. This is how fucking gay you are, I think. You're like, I'm watching this chick's getting grabbed by all these dudes, loads are getting blown in faces, and fuck knows what else is going on. Asses are getting wrecked. And you're like, you know what? The wallpaper in this room is really outdated. They should really fucking fix this.
I can't believe they used this rug with those drapes. Are you fucking kidding?
Okay.
Halfway through, Blair went on the phone.
This totally clashes. What's wrong with this hotel? I need to see the manager.
I need washcloths, and the minibar's fucking empty.
I have no macadamia. It's only the black nuts in here.
My toothbrush. Can you send me a toothbrush?
It wasn't comfortable. Well, I did they did have a desk there, right by the TV. The TV was small. It wasn't even that big of a TV. TV was small, but I did they had the desk there.
The TV wasn't the right size for the room. It didn't fit. It didn't match my chi.
this is Blair halfway through the gangbang. Yeah. What channel's HBO? What do you mean you don't have HBO?
Hold on. Quiet, guys. All right, listen, I need something right now. You better get me more channels.
Actually, that was the worst. It was an ABC game. It was a Saturday night game on ABC. So it was like on free TV.
I need to upgrade. I need to upgrade.
You don't have anything better than Houston versus Denver?
I don't know what's going on in the room, but these shirts obviously didn't change these sheets. Can you set up a new set?
Hello, front desk. This TV is amazing. It's like 3D. I can see everybody right in front of me.
There's something wrong with the TV. The one side's got this white like goo on it, and I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I need housekeeping. The sticky stuff on the TV.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, I still can't believe I fell asleep in the chair. That actually was probably the most embarrassing because like
no, that wasn't embarrassing. Being in the Wonder Woman outfit the whole time was more embarrassing.
Or the bee from that pop video from the 80s. The fat kid in the bee outfit.
No.
You know what you should have done? You halfway through, you should have called and said the AC's broken and make them come up and fix it while this. Imagine the dude walks in.
If it was my role in this, excuse me, what's your role in this, sir? This isn't even my room.
Your chicks.
I'm the manager.
No, your chick's getting railed in the ass, and the dude comes in and moves her leg off the AC unit.
Excuse me, I gotta fix this. Well, no, he puts the leg over his shoulder so that way he has better leverage.
I don't know what happened, but the heating is stuck on high.
Well, it was
it's awfully musty in here with the heat this high.
Okay, hold on a second. It was 5 black guys, so there was no one fixing anything in that place. So let's calm it down.
No, the maintenance guy came in.
Yeah, the maintenance guy we're talking about.
Yeah,
you missed that whole part of the story, Blair. You're ruining the joke.
Come on,
you're ruining the bit, Blair.
I listen. That's inappropriate. I think another person. I mean, why does it have to be someone from a different color? Why can't you just do the 5 black guys? Why can't that bring enough shame?
Why can't there be a 6th one? I don't know. Why are you being limited?
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know why. I wonder why there was like 6. Like why they determined 5?
The housekeeping.
That's why we invited the maintenance guy in.
Yeah, no, the housekeeping lady comes in to fucking vacuum, and she's vacuuming around and shit getting round.
No more lemon pledge. No more lemon pledge.
Yeah, but I don't remember because there had to be obviously they didn't go all at the same time. They all took turns. They're really good on taking turns, and I don't remember.
So wait, are you saying they showed good teamwork while the game was on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolute teamwork. I mean, they played well together.
He opens the door to the housekeeping, and she just hands him 45 little containers of shampoo.
Did you make them call you Phil Jackson?
Yeah.
The bro hugs afterwards was what was most uncomfortable. Like when I was like, "Good job."
Blair goes outside and knocks on the door. Housekeeping, you want me puff pillow?
He was called Blair Van Gundy that night.
No, they saw a coach.
All right. Speaking of wait, hold on. Speaking of that, I want to get to our clip of the week. We can goof around a little bit after that. We're at the end here. It's already 10-9.
I want to want my clip. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. We're going. There's only one video at the top of the page, and we haven't seen it yet. And it's called "Shutting Down the Glory Hole." For anybody that's on eFuck at home.
When you want to get those out of the room, you just fucking.
Oh, the young lady's like over here. Are you ready, Paul, or no?
I don't even know what video we're on.
The first one.
Hold on. I'm still trying to figure. I
just fucking announced it. What the hell?
I still got 20 more punchlines in my head. Can't we find one of fucking
one first?
Can we find the one of Blair's chick getting around?
I tried, but it's not on here. Why is that not that uploaded to eFuck yet, Blair?
How do you think I feel? I have to explain this to my current girl, and she's asking me questions, and doesn't understand how I don't know all these answers.
But you know what your problem is? That's the story.
Wait! I want to know why your new girl wants to see the video of your old girl.
I want to know why you tell your new girl the story unless you're trying to convince her to do something else.
Because it was in one of my clips that I showed her on YouTube, and it was comedy about a gangbang. So one of my jokes is about a girl getting gangbanged. And she goes, "Oh, you said your jokes are about things that happen in real life. Did this happen in real life?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." And then it kind of came up from there. But yeah, it's my material.
It's an exaggeration of real life. There was only 2 guys there.
Yeah, there was only 9 guys.
I wish it was exaggeration.
Jeez.
All right, you ready, Paul?
We're on the top one, yes?
Yes.
Okay, hold on one sec. This
Son of a bitch.
No, I had it, but the advert just popped up on top of it. All right, we're hitting play.
Go.
This chick's name is Bambi Black, so that's relevant to fucking our friend.
Yeah,
here.
it kind of is. How do you know her name?
It's on the top bottom of the screen.
I did not see that. Oh yeah, Bambi Blacks.
That's what we should call Blair Blacks.
Well, she's running her own glory hole here in her house. Oddly enough.
Okay, is there a
What
address
else
on
did
this?
you roll on?
I don't know, at a store, at the shopping mall, who knows?
This looks like a regular
That's not
house.
as fun.
With an open mic to follow?
Yeah, that would be good.
I think she's talking into the mic right now.
Yeah, she is.
I like how they say it's random dudes. Unless you put an advert on Craigslist, how the hell everyone knows where her house is, I guess.
Right.
Oh,
And how is it random when she let him in the house to do it?
I'm just saying, she has a line of dudes outside just to make this video. Is what's going on.
I was like, maybe 20 guys got called in, and she got to pick randomly which one of the 20 she did.
Blair shows up and she goes, "Your seat's over there." Next.
I know my role. I was in my suit.
Yeah, I guarantee. Were you in that one that looks like carpet?
It'd be funny if I showed up with a clipboard.
It was a fat upper pubic area. And in England, we call this a gunt. And it's the area between the cunt and the gut. And
You got some English guy doing a play-by-play.
She got good gunt. Oh, she's a good girl. She brought her friend in to clean up afterwards.
Thank you for the link, Dave. I'll be checking that out later.
I already sent it to you.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm talking about.
Are British women like the most perverted of all women?
They put more effort in because they're just cunts a lot of the time.
I was going to say that. I would have thought Indian women.
Really?
Oh no, you don't have to wash your dick if you fucking Indian woman.
No, I'm just saying, like, think about Kama Sutra. Where's that?
Is that India?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but the Brits are very weird. Like, they're very, I should say weird, they're very perverse.
But I'm just saying, they invented the Kama Sutra over there. There's
That was
1.5 billion people. They know what they're doing when it comes to that shit.
I guarantee Blair's seen some positions that aren't in that book.
No. He just saw multiple people do all the same positions at the same time.
Right?
That's not different. That's just more of the same.
No,
Look,
they
they're doing
did the
number 8,
weave.
number 17, and number 24.
I did the weave. It's all
You
right.
should call the numbers out, and then their fucking other black friends can play bingo.
They were doing that.
And that
They
was the
got
other
the
room, I
combo.
think.
They got one from column A, one from column B.
Yeah.
All right. Paul. Well, we'll go with Blair first. What do you got coming up, Blair?
Okay, next.
Oh,
All right. Thanks, Blair. Paul.
I a couple of second battles coming up.
Blair,
yeah,
we're
the
doing
week-
mics on Thursday.
Yeah, we are.
All right. I don't believe it for 1 second.
No, we are. No, trust me, we are.
All right. Friday, assuming something happens.
Town Pub. Woo!
Saturday, the 25th, next Thursday, we're doing an open mic at Falkland River. You should come to that. We're doing one at the waterfront. We're doing an open mic at 8 p.m. And then on Friday, I have Pompton Lakes Firehouse. Saturday, I have some private show for someone's birthday. Middlesex Firehouse on the 11th. I got booked to host an all-women's breast cancer awareness show in South Amboy on a Sunday at 1 p.m. Yeah, I know. I don't know how that happened.
Is anybody we know?
People are on it that we know, yeah.
All right.
But the person who booked me is also the person who booked me to do their birthday party a few weeks earlier. So,
all right, there you go.
Wait, is that the one with like all female though? That show?
Yeah, I'm the host apparently. I don't know how it happened. They
Oh.
just said, "Do you want to host?" Can you imagine?
Yeah, I could.
Huh. I mean,
gotta
no,
make sure
I don't.
I got to remember: A, don't do that cancer joke, and B, don't tell
Why
them
not?
don't tell them I'm a big fan of fucking boobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw.
Now you're just
You're
being
hosting
picky.
it.
What's that?
Now
You're
you're being
hosting that.
Yeah.
What I meant, I was thinking more of like, yeah. I'm just surprised. I saw the lineup, so I'm just surprised you were hosting it.
Well,
Okay.
ironically, not so many people hate me that you think.
No, it's not hating you. Yeah, it's the other people there. Like it doesn't match up.
Well, they specifically said that it's anything goes show. So
There you
Wow.
go.
I guess that's how that happened.
I like
But,
it.
like, no, I mean, it's nothing against you. I'm just surprised, like them, because, like I said, the other names on the acts are not really names on the acts.
Well, it's going to be embarrassing, when the host is better than. Anyway,
Yeah, I didn't want. Thank you. I was trying not to say. I mean, a lot of nice people there. A lot of nice people that are on that list.
There you go.
Actually, I happen to know that show, so that's why.
well, good for you,
All right, so we're gonna get
Thank
out
you.
of here.
Dave. You
Yes.
didn't give your plugs.
I just said I'm gonna be with you Friday night.
Aw,
I did it real quick.
Hopefully.
aw.
There we go.
We all
All right,
hope.
good night, everybody.
All right.